right, ladies and gentlemen, come on in. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk Nasdaq and US30. Make some noise in those markets. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. All right, top of the day to each and every one of you. So I'm talking about the Nasdaq today, Nasdaq as well as the US30. I'm going to talk about these things. All right, top of the day. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Oh man, it's still in there. Whooping up some, doing breakfast for the little ones. I said, let me go on live, baby girls. I said, let me go live real quick and let's talk about this US30 and the Nasdaq. Talk about a couple things. So without making this a real long drawn out video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk about let me move this up some. There we go. I wanted to talk about what a lot of people are missing out on. Whether or not you guys know, I've implemented the US30 and the Nas100. I bundled those together. And through looking at them both together, well, let's just say analyzing them both, creating a bundle is giving students an edge on the market. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's when you have great insight on the market and you're able to see the market setting up beforehand. Oh my goodness, it makes a difference. A lot of my students are able to now, they're able to now do what they've been struggling to do, simply because they have a new vision on the market, and it's because we're looking at the Nasdaq, we're looking at the US30 and finding gaps in the market. Not literal. I mean, you can find gaps in the market. We're finding holes in the market. We're exposing the market for what it is. Okay, they leave so many clues behind, and I'm telling you, it's since the implementation of this Nasdaq US30 bundle that has really allowed us to realize this. I'm telling you, it's really amazing. I'm like this. If you're looking at the US30 market or even the Nasdaq market, look at it right now. Go and check out the Nasdaq market and the US30 market, or let's say the Nasdaq market. The Nasdaq market right now, you guys know, I haven't checked the news, but we may have news at 8:30. Okay, so you may want to check that. But one of the best things that we have to do as traders is we have to look for the holes in the market. Okay, we have to look for those gaps in the market where the market makers they're leaving clues behind. All right, and if you look at the Nasdaq right now, the Nasdaq is currently pushing up. Okay, and we're pushing up to a place where the market had rose to yesterday. Okay, Hey, baby. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm preparing breakfast, okay? Yeah. All right, so my littlest one, you guys may remember Genesis when she was a baby. She wanted to say hi to you guys. Say hi. All right, all right. So I'm making the little ones breakfast today. They're out of school, so we have a whole day. I'm playing chef right now. All right, baby. I'll let you know when it's done. Okay. So which one? I'll let you know. Okay. I'll put it on the other bread. Okay. Okay. I'll let you know that. Is Katie awake? She's still asleep. Okay. All right, Miss Briscoe, I see you. I see you, Miss Briscoe. Yeah. So as I was saying, when we when we're looking at the US30 and we're looking at, okay, Mama, we're looking at the US30 market and we're looking at the NASDAQ market, we're finding holes in the market that's giving us clues on which way the market is going to go. That's the best thing I could have ever done, was implement the use of, well, first off, giving everyone access to everything. That right there, it really made a difference, and it impacted my students like boom. Like now they're able to see with full clarity what's going on in the market. All right. Sometimes when you're looking at the market, if you guys go back and you guys watched my last 2 videos here on YouTube, go watch those videos. I put out a real powerful video last evening about, it's really about the US30, and I mean, you could say it's about the NASDAQ as well, but like these signals, these signs that they're leaving behind, it's the little things that they do or that they don't do that we have to pay attention to. And when you pay attention to these holes that they leave in the market, it makes a difference. I'm telling you, it really makes a difference. And that's the thing that we have to make sure we're paying attention to. Okay. Yesterday I talked about how at times the market will run up to a resistance level. In the video, the market ran up to a resistance level, and the market decided not to continue going up. And it wasn't until the next candle that when the market pulled back down, it lets you know, okay, we're not going up. And unfortunately, a lot of new traders, like for instance, if you look at the NASDAQ right now, you go look at the NASDAQ right now, you will see that the last candle went up, towering over everything that just happened. That's a large candle. So you have to scratch your head like, okay, why did they send the market? Why was the market hanging around that area, for one? Why did the market run up above that area? That's 2. And why didn't the market continue? Why didn't it continue? So most new traders, they would jump into the market off the strength of that one large candle going up, and they get faked out because the next candle, they send it back down. And now they done lost their shirt. Now they're losing in the market, and now they find themselves chasing the market because of their loss. When all you had to do is sit back and be patient. Like, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait until I'm not getting in on, for one, the NASDAQ market had already been going up. So that's not my move. I'm not taking that move up. Not off of one candle. Where was I at when the market started going up from the bottom? That's where I want to catch it. So right now, the market already went up. Guess what I'm thinking? I'm looking for a move to the downside. So the move to the downside is the only way that I could trade the market. I'm not going to get in on a move to the upside off of the strength of one candle. That one candle, to me, is a fake out. And it's going to prove itself to be a fake out or not during the next candle. And that's why I train my students the way that I do. It's a mental process. It's a mental game. So if you're constantly, if you find yourself chasing a market, you got to get out the market. All right. Before I started in the kitchen, I'm analyzing the market with my students. And what I saw the market constantly, going up, leveling out, going up higher, leveling out. That's not my market. No, I need a market to go up, and I need it to run right into my resistance level and pull back. Well, I need the market to go down and run right to my support level and then go back up. I don't want to feel like I'm chasing the market. The market go, okay, let me watch it right here. Or the market goes somewhere, okay, let me watch it right here. And I'm constantly chasing the market. No, I don't want that. Because I know I can sit here and I can whip up some breakfast for the babies, and I can wait, and I'm doing my thing in the kitchen, I'm doing my thing, and and eventually I'm gonna look back at the chart and I'll be like, oh snap, okay, yep, it's ready. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell my students within a Telegram, and I'm gonna tell them what it is. All right, so if you guys pay attention, I'm inside a Telegram. If you guys pay attention to the NASDAQ market, you guys can see that the last candle, let me see what time is it? Yeah, the last candle done with up. Now, you guys know it's 8:30, so check to see if it's news. But the last candle went up, okay? There was no continuation going up. So if this candle closes south, then it's proven to us that what? It's telling us that the move to the upside was a fake out. So I need you guys to watch this, and you guys got to get in based on TPS. All right, peace and blessings, everyone. So without saying too much, they know what to do. Okay, they already know what to do, and that's the thing about all right, you guys go and listen to the video on the US30 side, go and listen to the video on the US30 side. Just gave you guys an alert, and insight on the NASDAQ. All right, peace and blessings. So once you have that level of insight, once you can see what they're failing to do, you're already, what's going on, Leonard? I see you. Leonard was in on it last night. So once you realize what the market is going to do, and you can see, like let me think. What was I saying? That's right. So one thing, don't chase the market. We don't do no chasing on no market. If you find yourself where you feel like you're looking at every candle and you're trying to find a setup, then you're gonna force a move maybe. And that's when I back off. Like I don't want to feel like I'm chasing the market, so I'll back off. So I backed off. I said, you know what? Let me go in the kitchen, whip up some things. Oh, let me jump on live real quick while I'm multitasking. So I don't feel like I'm chasing the market, and I'm not gonna fall for their tricks. Someone who's green would have seen the big candle going up, and they would have been jumping in on that going up, because like I used to chase the market. Oh, you want to send the market up? I'm chasing you going up. But that's not how we do it. We want to make sure that we're looking at the market, we're assessing what's going on, and we're making calculated moves in the market. We're not chasing no market. I don't want to chase no market. All right. I don't want to rush into a situation that's going to be costly. Okay. I want to take my time and get it right, not rush and lose. You see what I'm saying? So that's the main thing. So let's see what we have. And like that, you guys look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is pulling down. All right. So what did we learn there? We learned that one candle going up, that was a fake out candle. All right. That's the way I roll with that. It was a fake out candle, and it's that easy. Okay. It's not that hard. All right. It's not that hard. And that's why I tell people, you can get it from any market. The US30 pulling back. All right. Pulling back. It's just like that. And unfortunately, a lot of traders that make it hard. All right, they make it really hard on themselves because they don't know what to look for. So what they would do is they would rush. They're gonna rush and let's see what else we need. So we want to make sure, like, what I want to do, I want to make sure that I'm looking at this thing the best way I can. All right, I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna assess what's going on. I'm gonna feed my students the information, and if I choose to get in, I get in. Okay, I'm not falling for no craziness. We're gonna wait until, like I'm showing you guys. We're gonna wait until you guys see. What's that marker doing? Pulling back. All right, and it's that simple. It's not that hard. Okay, if I can show my daughters, I take Genesis and Cadence. If I can show them, I can take them in an office and show them my laptop, and they can tell me, "Oh, Daddy, I see that it came down to this level again." I'm showing them on the chart now, and if they can do it, if they can recognize similarities within charts, there's no reason why no reason why anyone here under the sound of my voice couldn't do it too. They're babies, all right? They are babies. We're grown folk. Come on now. Every move isn't for you, but guess what? You can sit back, you can analyze the chart. You don't have to trade everything. We don't trade everything, but we analyze everything. I want to analyze the market. All right. If I can analyze the market, then I'm pretty much ahead of the game. You know, I'm pretty much ahead of the game the next time it sets up. But it's my choice if I want to trade. All right. It's my choice. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Genesis. Well, I'm glad you told me. All right, so that's pretty much what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I look for these setups, and I see. Oh yeah, Pierre got in. Pierre got in. Michael, what's going on, brother? So I mean, that's pretty much what I do. I wanted to come here to let you guys know, many students, since I've implemented, I bundled the US30 and NASDAQ, is giving them clarity like never before. They're able to see things like it's crazy. So the main thing is getting that it's just having the clarity. First thing is having the clarity, knowing how to analyze the chart. You can practice money management, but if you don't know how to analyze the chart, you're still going to lose. You have gaps in or holes in your system, and we don't do holes in our system. We make sure that we have things tight. Let me see. So that was a US30. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. They sent that candle up, and they sent it back down, baby, back down. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. They sent it back down. Let me be quiet before my other daughter, Daddy, you being too loud, Daddy. Like, listen, Listen, let me have my time. My man Sippy, what's going on, Sippy? Oh yeah, Sippy Sellers, what's going on, brother? Praise God, man, praise God. Yes, yes, yes. We need that anointing. We need that anointing, man. Good to see you, brother. All the way from Texas. Man, Sippy, I remember. Come on now. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Which one you in on? The NASDAQ or you in on the US30? Glad you guys are like, man, listen. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. That thing look good. That thing, woo! That thing look good, man. It looks good. Look, it's all about his timing. I'm telling you. Yeah. So Sippy, I made some changes here. I know you're doing your thing, but I made some changes. I've had some. I had. And I'm saying this only because I know that you're anointed, and I know that he's definitely guiding you, But what I've done is I've implemented that into my training. Yep, that's what I've done because this is a bigger thing here. Let's see what we're gonna do. This is we're on a bigger path here, brother. A bigger path. We're on a bigger path. We gotta do things the right way. Because without him, I'm trying to tell you, this is impossible. It is impossible. But as I was saying, and I want to make sure that I keep you guys connected with this. The NASDAQ is going down. Strong momentum. Perfect timing, like I said. They try to fake us out. But what do? We have to know, for one, you have to know how they fake people out. What they do, they send the market in a direction that most people will get in on. And then they reverse it and they trap people up there. And then what they'll do, they'll send it down in a direction that it's supposed to go in, but then they'll reverse it all within that one session and then turn it back around by the end of that session. And now you have this. So I'm hoping that, matter of fact, let me see something. I'm hoping that my students got in, because that's really what we want. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on who all got in. Let me know who got in. I'm on YouTube Live right now, so you guys can jump on. All right, peace and blessings, everyone. All right, listen, give me a thumbs up on who jumped in. All right, let me know if you jumped in on this move going down. And I'm on YouTube Live if you guys want to jump on. All right, peace and blessings, everyone. So we have so that was that one. So that was that one. Hold on, did I send that to the same place? 840. Oh no, that was different. Okay. So far away. To my baby. All right, so yes, I just want to let you guys know. If you guys look at the NASDAQ right now, it's showing signs of like it's fighting. There's a tug of war right now, which is pretty typical. This is what happens. So what we have to do, we have to realize like, where's this market going to go? This is where I would tell my students, if you feel uncomfortable, you have to get out of the market. All right. My students know that right now they're in the market. They could run the market down in continuation based on SIT. Okay, and that's the great thing about it. When you know how to read the chart, just like I read the chart, basically letting you guys know the market should go down. I read the chart. My students, we already know how to get into the market. Like what are the signs of us getting into the market? So we have that. Now that we're in the market, now we can follow SIT running the market down. So where are we running the market down to? The market is running down to. Hold on one second. Let me look at this. So yeah, so we're running the market down to our support. So when the market gets to your support, you have the option. Do you jump out? You can jump out. You have the option. Or you can follow SIT. All right. If you decide to stay in, you could stay in based on SIT. All right. But at the same time, we're also looking at SMS. SMS is going to give us the early detection on if the market is going to continue going up or continue going down. So it's giving you like a heads up. Oh, watch this. All right. Because the market it tends to make adjustments along the way. So we have to make sure that we're paying attention. So, and then at the same time, it's all about your thoughts. It's about your mental. Okay. So if I'm getting into the market and I see that the market if I see that the market is setting up at a certain level, okay, before I get in, I'm already thinking about, okay, what's the proper volume I should be trading at? Okay, what's the volume? Like, these are certain things I need to know. I need to establish this before you get into the trade. Okay, and then after that, it's all about technicals. It's all about, okay, now that I know the volume that I should be trading at, now I need to find the best place to get in from. I'm getting in from support or resistance. And that support or resistance, whether the market's going up or down, now I need to find the perfect time to get in. And that's what's going on, Jeremy. And that's where you have, if the market is at resistance and the market is showing you that it's not going to go up anymore, just like the NASDAQ, it was showing us that it wasn't going up anymore. Now we have to take time and just wait for the market to do what? Give us the right reason to get in. And that's when the one candle goes up and shows you what? You're no longer going up anymore. They'll throw you one candle, and that's the bait candle. Let you think, okay, guess what? We're going up some more. Nope. I'll let you have that one candle. Let me see what the next candle is all about. And what they do, pull it back. They pulled it back. So now we have insight on, okay, now you've basically unveiled, you basically disclosed your move. You're showing me that you're not supposed to go up. So all I have to do is wait for the right moment and I can get in. Look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is currently pulling back. It's pulling back up. But as I teach my students, we have certain parameters that help guide us. If you're in the market, we know certain areas, or we know why we can, or how we can hang in the trade a little longer. We know if it's just certain places of the market where, okay, if it go here, we're jumping out. But that's where SMS will help us. The structural mastery strategy will help us realize if you got the early detection. Is the market truly going to continue going down? Or is it going to just do a pump fake and then, and then keep going? Is it going to pump fake and keep going down, or is it going to actually go up and, keep on going up? So that's the thing. And that's what we have literally right now. We're fighting with that right now. Let me see. Yeah. It's much to watch. Yep. So we have to see how. We have to see how this is going to go. And it's all about patience too. We have to have patience. We have to have patience. Patience will, I'm telling you, sometimes, for instance, if you're in on this trade going down and you see the market pulling up, you would jump out. Just jump out because you're afraid. I get that. You have the right to jump out of your trade if you don't want to hang in. But sometimes we just need a little bit more patience and let this candle close. And if we just had the patience to let this candle close, then we realize what? Okay, that was just a fake out. That was a fake out. Okay? That was a fake out. So we have to do things systematically. I don't believe in just doing things like just at random. No, these charts are not random. These charts are doing the same thing all the time. So what we have to do is we have to look at their system and create a system around what they do. And that's what I have here. All right, that's what I have here. Yeah, so I wanted to jump on real quick. I need to make the babies, we need to make breakfast. That's right, let me get these. We have some potatoes and onions. Do some pancakes. I'm gonna whip up something for the babies. My daughter wanted an egg. I'll let her have an egg today. I've changed my diet big time. I've always had a certain regimen, but certain things I'm not gonna do much of. I want you guys to know this. We have great opportunity in the market. So you guys pay attention to the charts. If you guys need assistance, you guys know where I am. All right. Just make sure if you guys got in, I know Sippy, you said you got in, that's great. Hopefully you made it out well. We need to watch this because this could be a fake out. This could be a fake move to the upside, as I tell my students, and we may have more, we may have a sustained movement to the downside. So, and that's where knowing and having insight on the trading framework comes in, because you're always a step ahead of the game, okay? You always have an option. So listen, just as I tell you guys all the time, have nothing short of a fantastic day. Remember, stay healthy, stay safe. Let's always remember to remain and stay prayed up during the times we live in. I'll see you guys in. All right, peace and blessings, everyone.